Students, today I am going to teach Geography's first lesson, how season occur. Before going to deal with in this lesson, first we will recall. Let's recall what we have studied in last year in 6th standard. Okay, students. Means let us recall the following questions that we already studied in the previous year. One by one we will take this here. How do day and night occur on the earth? This is very important. You must understand. See, due to the rotational axial motion of the earth on its axis, the movement of the earth spinning around itself on its axis is called rotation. What given here, students? Earth's movement given. Earth's movement around itself, moving around itself, it is on its own axis. It is called rotation. Because of that, day and night occur. Why day and night occur? Moving around itself on its axis is called rotation. Now, what term is used to describe the Earth's revolution around the sun? You know, students, a year is 365 days long. And because that's about how long it takes for Earth to complete one full revolution around the sun. Yes, students? Now, in which hemisphere is India located? Here, very important. Last year, you are study students. This is a sleeping line that having no in middle, that is equator. Yes? Last year you studied latitude, longitude. And here vertical line, that is prime meridian, and from equator upper side, that is northern hemisphere, and from equator downside southern hemisphere. And you see there, students, India given over there. See, which hemisphere? Northern hemisphere and eastern hemisphere. Because of that meridian, eastern and western there hemisphere, and because of equator, northern and southern. As far as that is equator divided two parts, that is India having in northern hemisphere. Prime meridian divided two parts, that is eastern part having India. Northern hemisphere and eastern hemisphere. Yes, students? Now, why don't the sun's rays fall perpendicular at all the places on the earth? Perpendicular means direct. Straight. Okay. Why don't the sun rays fall? Two reasons are there. See here, the Earth's axis is tilted. Yes. And second one, due to the curvature of the Earth. Two reasons are there. Tilted, because of that tiltness, and curvature means, see, look at here, one curve and second curve together. That one, that is like hole having, like ball, in that way. Understood, students? Because of that, two reasons, Earth's axis tilted having and curvature of the Earth. Because of two reasons, sun rays does not fall straight, direct, that is perpendicular on all part of the Earth. Yes, students. Now, what can you tell for you? This activity is for you. You have to do. You have to observe. What given here, students? Note the timing of sunrise, and you have to do, and sunset in your area for the following period by direct observation or using calendars, newspaper, or the internet. And whatever specimen table has been given below, record the entire for the month of June and find the answer to the following questions and discuss them. See here, students, first we will see chart. That given no there, table given no there, date given 19th June, 12th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd June, 24th, 25th June, 26th June, 27th June, 28th June, and sunrise, sun and sunset, and duration, day and night, and source of information. You have to write 19th date, when sunrise, when sunset, and duration of day, duration of night, and source of information. In that way you have to learn. Why, student? Because look at here, you have to observe. This is compulsory having. And second part, after observation, we will take second part. Understood? Now some questions also they are having among the records in the table, which is the longest day. You have to write that. What difference do you notice in the duration of the nights day by day, and gives the reason behind it. And another, how did you find out duration of the night? Which two dates and days and nights of the same duration? With the help of this table, you saw how the duration of the day and night changes. And do you think such changes occur everywhere on the earth? Use the following format to record the duration of day-night from 19th to 28th of every month from September to December. The student, now here's geographical explanation given here. See students, that is you must have noticed the changes in the duration of day and night, and the night time from 19 to 20th June. What you understood that? It takes 24 hours for the earth to rotate around itself. How many hours, students? 24 hours. And very important, you must know that it rotates from west to east. You can see there. From west to east. And the earth's rotation has enabled us to measure time in terms of days. Yes, and during a single day we experience what we experience, student? See, during a single day we experience different stages like sunrise, midday, sunset, as well as daytime and nighttime. Yes, sunrise, daytime, midday. Yes, students, in this way you see. Now, see here. Next activity, that to understand the changes in the location of sunrise and sunset on horizon, let us carry out activity given on the page. Okay, see here, that is experiment of the shadow. See here, and what you have to do, paste a large white paper on the one side of the table. One side table of page we paste no white paper. See there, look at here, white paper having no, and place a torch. See there, torch having, where in front having a table in a such a, and that table in a such a way that it wouldn't move. It should not move actually. Torch should not move. We are considering torch as the sun. Yes, that's why it should not move. And stand a rod or candle between the white paper and the torch. See figure, you can see that. Direct the light beam of the torch in such a way that the shadow of rod candle falls on the paper. You have to put what? The torch. You have to put a torch in such a way that the shadow of the rod falls on the paper only. Understood? And mark the position of shadow on the paper. And what we have to do, students, we have to move that table, and every time you have to mark that there. Yes. Observe the mark and the position of the shadow that fall on the paper. We have to observe and note the changes in the location of the shadow. What you understood from there? What you realize, student, from this activity? You realize that as the position of the table changes, no, the position of shadow also changes. Yes, that's why I told you mark there. If the position of sunrise and sunset on the horizon are observed for whole year, you will realize that they keep on changing. Let us try to understand the reason behind this. With the we can see another activity also. See here, given here. What here given, students? See here. Take a thick stick about 1.5 to 1.7 meter long. Yes, having no there. See. And what you have to do, keeping some distance, fix the stick near a wall. Yes, and that gives you sunlight at time of sunrise or sunset throughout the year. And what you have to remember, students, stick has to be fixed at this spot for a period of about 1 year. For 1 year you have to fix that, it should not move. And after the observation, you have to observe, no, whole year you have to observe, and after observation, mark the position of shadow for that day. Yes. If the position of shadow changes, measure that, notes the distance between the earlier and changes position. And during the Period of this activity, what you have to do? Observe the place of sunrise and sunset on the horizon as well. Very important. On horizon as well. And what will student, the next part, that lesson should deal with? See, this is here activity given, and you have to study the duration of daytime and night time on the basis of observation from table. For the month of September, you have to, next activity you have to do, this is activity, you have to observe whole year. Yes, and next activity what will be there, students? Study the duration of daytime and night time on the basis of observation from table. From month already I have given a table. On the table, next activity will be there. And what was the direction of shadow of the stick in the month of September, that also you have to see there. On which day was duration of the day and night, the same all you have to keep in mind that. Yes, students, this is very important. And what you understand, students? In fact, the sun remains, you have to keep in mind. What you have to keep in mind? In fact, the sun remains in the same place, and it is the earth with its inclined axis that revolves around the sun. Inclined means sloping axis. Okay, so this is very important. See, the combination effect, both combination effect. Now listen how season occur, having to listen. The combined effect of the inclination, sloping of the earth, that is inclination of the earth's axis, and the orbital motion of the earth causes season. This is here very important. The combined effects of the inclination of the earth axis and the orbital motion of the earth causes seasons. Yes, student, this is very important as far as how season occur. Part 1, that what is very important, students? Yes, that